Thank you, Honorable Chairman and Honorable Speaker, sir, for giving me opportunity to participate in the resolutions moved by my colleague Shafi Parambil. I am sincerely appreciating the initiative taken by the Shafi Parambil. Once he become the member of Parliament, become the member of this Lok Sabha, immediately after that, his first priority was to bring this legislation as a private member. He itself is saying the real pain of the people who are the customers of airlines. Why Shafi brought this bill immediately after electing the House, this August House? I also think about it because I also coming from the same region where he lived. He is representing a constituency where in each and every houses there is a person working in Middle East. As far as Kerala is concerned, UP also there, Bengal also there. Every houses there will be one person who is going to be a saver of that family working it. Now the concept is that everybody working in the Gulf are middle class, rich. That was the concept among the society. But what is the real factor? More than 70% of these people are living in the laborer camps. Most of them are laborers. Once in 3 years, they have got an opportunity to come to their parents.
वेणुगोपाल जी ऐसे जानना चाहता हूं, केरल के लोग सबसे ज्यादा पढ़े लिखे हैं देश में, तो शायद में वो अपर क्लास में भी जाते होंगे शायद खाड़ी के देशों में.
यस सर,
केरल के लोग पढ़े लिखे,
बिल्कुल पढ़े लिखे,
पहले से एजुकेटेड हो गया था केरल.
नो एजुकेटेड लोग, मेजोरिटी ग्रेजुएट सर, पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट लोग भी है सर. Basically, yes, because there is no other way than this for them to save their family. That is why they are going to the Middle East. When we people are going to the Dubai, we used to get an opportunity to visit the labor camps. You cannot even imagine, sir, the plight of their life. That much suffering is there for each and everybody. When they are coming, they get a chance to come back only once in 3 years or once in 4 years. Mostly they choose to come during the festival season or vacation time. That point in time, what is the whatever they earned for the last 3 years for the family, that has to be given to the airline for the ticket. Then they will decide that I am not going this year. This is what happening there. This is the real story. Earlier days, 10, 15 years ago or 20 years ago, we have a concept. This is applicable to the domestic travelers also. The concept was that the people or middle class or rich people are only using the airline. Is that the situation nowadays in this country? A very common people is using this as a traveler. No. I think now I am surprised by the Rudy's speech. Why Shafi ji moved this resolution expecting some relief from the young minister. Something has to be done. There are lacunas. I agree that. I also had an experience serving this ministry sometimes. I know that there are difficulties to regulate the prices. I am so strongly, but this type of exorbitant hike during the festival season, unjustifiable hike in the festival season, the government is looking us totally helpless. How can it be continued like this? This is the question this House is asking to the Honourable Minister. I think so. That is the purpose of this legislation also. The aircraft rule is very clear. DGCA has the power. DGCA has the power means DGCA has not the power to regulate the tariff. But DGCA have power to monitor. There is a monitoring unit. I know my dear colleague Gandhi is sitting there. We discussed in the Public Accounts Committee, we called them and we asked the DGCA, there are rules. There are rules. Whether any instance you have acted upon against the airlines, those are violating the ordinary systems. We didn't get any reply. Well, there may be limited power. I agree. There may be not exorbitant powers, but within that limited power, whether they are acting or not, this is directly coming under the X, as Rudy ji told about that. There are user fees, there are service charges like CAS of everything. Now everything is coming on the common man's expenditure. Who has to withdraw all these things? Who has to reduce the UDF? Who has to reduce the service charges? Who has to reduce the ATF? Is the common man's responsibility? So my only one point to the Honourable Minister is that the government has to think about it. How can we control this exorbitant rate of these airfares during especially the festival season or an emergency situation? COVID period also we witnessed these things. I think there should be a thinking. Now last point, sir, I wrote a letter to you also. We are talking about Hajj. We are talking about so many things, festival season. Hajj pilgrims also going nowadays. The clear-cut discrepancy in different airports. From Cochin to Saudi Arabia, I think Jeddah, they are giving a price of 60,000. But if you took a ticket from Calicut is nearer than Kochi to Jeddah. You have to give 1,40,000. I wrote a letter to you regarding that. Kannur Airport also same thing like Cochin. Only Calicut is penalizing for this. What is the reason? I didn't understand that. The same distance, basically same distance. This is happening. What is happening? The passengers are now, one family, 4-5 members will be there. They are going together. They are now traveling to Kannur or Cochin. Calicut people are traveling to Kannur or Cochin to go to Hajj. Why this discrepancy? I didn't understand. Please look into it in a very serious and urgent manner. That's what my request to you. Sir, I think this resolution, one of the needed resolution, which was moved by Shafi Parambi, because I'm not making it as a political nothing. But this is the need of our. Something has to be done for the affair. The entire country is looking after you, Minister, and the Honourable Prime Minister. Something has to be done for this to help the common people for this country, those who are travelling for urgency to different destinations. Thank you, sir.